Hey, good morning. Joe here. It's Firearms Friday at Larry's Pistol and Pawn, 2405 North Memorial Parkway. And if you happen to be on the other side of town, you can pop into the Greenbrier store, also known as the West Store, located at I-565, exit 3, as Mr. Larry says, by the big rusty water tower. So today's a very special day today. We're starting our Ruger promotion today on Friday the 21st. So today, to celebrate our Ruger promotion, we have a very special guest with us today, Mr. Chris Killoy, who is the CEO of Ruger Firearms. So we're not messing around today. We got the big guy with us today. So we want to talk to Chris a little bit about what's going on at Ruger and what do they have for the future. So Chris, welcome to Firearms Friday here at Larry's. So thanks for being with us. Tell us a little bit about what Ruger's been up to since your last visit with us a year ago.
Well, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. You know, we've got about 1,900 employees. Most of them work at our large factories. We've got biggest factory is in Newport, New Hampshire. We also have our investment casting foundry there. We also have a factory in Prescott, Arizona. And then we have our newest factory is Madison, North Carolina. We have a small metal injection molding facility in Earth City, Missouri. But it's important to know that all Ruger employees are U.S. based and all Ruger guns are 100% made in the U.S.
That is important, yeah. So, yeah. Our people love that.
Exactly. Yeah. We've been working hard. We've got a lot of new guns coming out. Most people know that we bought Marlin out of bankruptcy about a little over 2 years ago. It's been a labor of love getting the guns back in good order. Right now, our focus has been on the center fire lever guns. So we started out with the 1895 and 4570. Then we added the Trapper, and then we added the most recently the 336 and 3030. So we're going to continue to grow that Marlin line. The next thing you'll see from us later this summer is the 1894s. And when we launch the 1894s, that's on a separate line. Those are all made in North Carolina at our facility there. But by adding a second line, that'll basically double our capacity and try to get more Marlins out to customers. I know one of the things people have struggled with is just availability. The guns are great, but we just haven't satisfied demand. We're going to work to get that going here later this summer.
Yeah. Well, that's a great thing, and it's really important that you keep that quality up there that we want. Even if you get a bunch of guns out and they're not good, then we don't want to do that. We certainly want to give the folks the right guns that they really want, that work really, really well. So,
right. Absolutely. And that's been the focus. The team in North Carolina has done a great job. Quality first, and then we'll get the production ramped up as appropriate.
Right, right. Well, tell us a little bit about some of the firearms you've got around today. We've got some firearms here on the table today. What do we got?
Yeah, we've got some great guns down here at Larry's. The LCP Max follows on the history of the great guns we made with LCP several years ago. We initially started that in our factory in Prescott, Arizona. Now we make this gun and the other members of the LCP family, to include the LCP in 22 and the original LCP. We make those in our factory in North Carolina. And again, I know Larry's got a bunch of these on sale down here at both stores. So great gun in 380, perfect concealed carry piece. Next gun in the 380 family I'm going to talk about is the Security 380. And this started, actually is the descendant of the Security 9 line. But frankly, it was I think it was the last promo I was here with you all here at Larry's.
Last year. And
Susan Sims and I were talking about the sales we were missing to her ladies class participants. She does a lot of training with women, as you know, from the range. And one of the challenges with a traditional 9mm is racking the slide for people. So it could be older people that weaken hand strength, could be women. Lots of us would rather not fight with that slide. And so the beauty of the Security 380 is that what we call the light rack. And man, it is really easy to rack. It's easy to release off the slide release lever. And it fires a 380 round, which a lot of people in years past used to think was a weak round and things of that nature. But now when you look at the improvements in bullet technology, the improvements in the ammo, 380 is a very potent cartridge. And this makes a great carry piece, great range gun, a lot of fun for whoever really goes range with.
In fact, I know I have one of those, and it's a wonderful little firearm. I carry mine quite often. It's a great firearm. Yeah.
Another one we have here on the table, and Larry's got a bunch in stock again at both stores, the Max 9. The Ruger Max 9 has got that 9mm cartridge, so a little beefier cartridge. Again, but still able to work the slide, manipulate the controls. It's got a high-vis front sight for good acquisition, sight acquisition at the range, as well as a tritium insert, so that at night you can also see that. Again, a great addition to the Ruger pistol family. We call it the Max 9, and there's a bunch of, at both stores. And again, come down and try them. I know the range is open down here at the main store.
Right.
A couple other things that people may not be familiar with. One cartridge is the 5.7 by 28 millimeter. And we've got, we started out a few years ago with a great pistol, the Ruger 5.7 pistol. And again, this is a wonderful gun, 20 round magazine capacity in the 5.7 cartridge, which is very easy to handle. It's really surprising how much fun that is to shoot. And we've got a companion gun to go along with that. All uses the same magazine, and that's the Ruger LC carbine. So the Ruger LC carbine, also in 5.7 by 28. This one has an optic mounted on top of it, and you can run this with a red dot or traditional optic. It's got a great setup with the folding stock, adjustable stock. It's got the flip-up sights, and again, this gun here, just so easy to shoot. Again, if you get it on the range, it feels more like a 22 than it does.
It really does. Yeah, I've shot that one a lot, and it's really a lot of fun to shoot. It really is. There's almost no recoil with that gun. Right.
So again, Larry's got all of these in stock. I mean, if you've seen his flyer, there's a lot of. He's got all our latest and greatest guns. One of the other ones we just launched recently was a Super Wrangler. The Wrangler, you may recall, is a single action. It looks a lot like the traditional Ruger single 6, but this is at a much more affordable platform. And so we recently launched a new version of that called the Super Wrangler, which has 22 Magnum interchangeable cylinders.
Ooh, I like that.
So it's got the 2 cylinders, like convertible model. Yeah. So you can fire the 22 long rifle, a lot less expensive. Or if you want to step up, you got a pest control or varmint problem, 22 Magnum is just easy to swap in that cylinder.
Yeah, so that's great.
So that one's really cool.
Good. So all good things that we have available here for you in Larry's. What are we doing in the future? What do you got up your sleeve for next year?
Well, we're going to continue to expand the Marlin line. Like I said, you'll see the 1894, and again, the 1894 with that square bolt is a platform that you'll see with things like initially a 44 Magnum and 357, and then you also see a return of the Dark Series as well. Which when Remington had it, the Dark Series was very, very popular, but we've got some really neat improvements up our sleeve. And the crew down in North Carolina have been working on those. And then we got some great guns coming out of both the other factories. We're not ready for prime time just yet. But the other thing I tell you on the American line, the American rifle line, our bolt action guns, they've been very strong. So we've got some really cool things coming, like the 7 PRC. That cartridge from Hornady has just been taken off like crazy. Yeah. And we've got it in a Go Wild camo pattern on our American centerfire, again made out of our North Carolina factory. And again, that's been very popular.
Very good.
So
lots of fun things to do here at Larry's. Come in and check us out. We got lots of guns for you to shoot here. And remember, if you come in to the range to shoot, it's $10 to shoot if you buy a range pass. And you can buy a box of ammo from Larry. Buy 2 or 3. It doesn't matter. We'll let you shoot here at the range. And remember, first responders and military, active and retired, shoot free on Tuesday. Ladies, shoot free on Wednesday. Thursday, retired folks shoot free. Oh, by the way, we're not going to check your Medicare card or anything. You say you're retired, we believe you, okay? And then even if you come on Friday and Saturday, it's only $10 to shoot, and you can't beat that anywhere. And of course, there are always NRA instructors available to help you. If you need help, come in and talk to one of us instructors. And remember, we also have classes. We have ladies-only classes taught by some of our great lady instructors also. So we want you to be a knowledgeable, safe shooter and firearms owner. We don't want you to just buy a gun and take it home and put it in a desk drawer. That's not the way to do this. So buy a gun, be a knowledgeable owner, be a safe owner. All right, Chris, thanks so much for coming and sharing some stuff with us today. We really appreciate that. All right, until next time, you guys stay armed, stay safe.